many scenarios here of things that can go right, things that can go wrong,
Right.
like on the wedding day, on just within the execution of the bouquet toss. Like,
Right.
sounds so simple, but we've seen a number of things go wrong. Let's get into the simplest one. I'm sure you've seen it. You're on the mic, you're calling for the bouquet toss, and then what happens?
Sometimes the ladies don't come out, or not enough ladies come out.
Or not enough ladies. Sometimes people don't come out, right? So
Some
that's
people are shy.
one issue we run into.
Yeah.
So really, couples, as part of their consideration of having the bouquet toss, need to think about how many single non-married guests they actually have.
Exactly.
Because yeah, there's been a number of times where I've called out and it's like, hey, like, is nobody single here? Like, can I get one? Can I get two? And we run into this awkward situation where we're having to do a lot of MC work and banter just to get a couple people out. And it's because the couple literally just didn't think about that.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then so we're throwing the bouquet to 2 people, 3 people.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine, but it's like, again, one of those things I don't think people think about. Another thing is you go to call for the bouquet toss, start playing the music. Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies. Right? Okay.
Standard, yeah.
And this time you get the people out, you get the women out, right?
Yeah.
But then the bride looks lost.
Yeah. Doesn't know where to go.
Doesn't know where to go.
Supposed to do. Yeah.
Also, no toss bouquet.
Right.
They're looking around. They're looking at their $300, $400, $500 bouquet. Whatever they paid for it.
Right.
Even if they made it themselves, they typically want to keep their bouquet.
Of course.
Typically.
Most of the time.
Yeah, almost 99% of the time. They are not tossing their bride bouquet.
Right.
So then, now we have this delay because, and this is what I'm talking about is somehow we work with couples that have planners, day of coordinators, and somehow this still happens. This still happens. This just happened this weekend.
Right.
Like, hey, what's the problem? And then like, oh, I don't want to throw my bouquet. And I was like, do you have a toss bouquet?
Yeah.
No, I don't. So what do we do in this situation? What's typically your move?
Most of the time we would see if they can get one from a bridesmaid, like a smaller bouquet that they don't mind getting rid of, as long as the bridesmaids are cool with it. Because I know the bridesmaids also like to keep theirs. But yeah, that's the next thing we would do, is if they don't want to toss their own bouquet, we would toss the bridesmaid's bouquet.
Right.
If that's available. That's
definitely my first go-to. After that, sometimes there's leftover scraps from ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
I've used that. Like, when they tie it to the chairs?
Yeah.
Have you ever used that?
The smaller ones?
Yeah, like the ones where they tie a few flowers. On the aisle, they tie some flowers to the chairs.
Yeah.
Have you ever stripped those out and like
I haven't done it from those, but we have done it sometimes from like their centerpieces. Like sometimes I've
centerpieces.
Take it from
pulled centerpieces before.
Yeah.
I mean, there are solutions,
right?
But it is interesting to me that as long as weddings have been around and people research things, it's like I mean, I want to say like 15-20% of the weddings we do,
right,
this is an issue.